Check. Hi, good afternoon students. Welcome to one more amazing session from Sri Chaitanya Academy Infinity and NEET YouTube channel. How are you all doing? Welcome to the session. Those who are online, please like the session, share with your friends. आज हम चर्चा करने वाले जनरल ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री में इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इफेक्ट्स. It's very interesting topic, very important topic. Arpit Pandey, hello, how are you? Shahil, good afternoon. So, when you study NEET examination, you have physical chemistry, organic chemistry and inorganic chemistry. Among the organic chemistry, any question that you can straight away you can answer based on the general organic chemistry fundamentals based on this electronic effects. So, we are going to finish most of the electronic effects in this part 1. And it is a short session for today, and stay tuned. Those who are online, just give a thumbs up and fire emoji so that we can start the session. So, in the electronic effects, it is the spine of the total organic chemistry. How the electron is going to be displaced to give various effects. So, organic reaction mechanism का ये काफ़ी important चीज़ है. उसमें क्या चीज रहना है, देखो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इफेक्ट्स में, in order to convert a reactant into the product, old bonds in the reactant has to be broken and new bonds in the product has to be established. Arpit, hi. And what I want to say, in this case, how old bonds are exactly broken and the new bonds are formed. So the reactant and is converted into intermediate, and this intermediate has to be converted into the product, and the old bonds in the reactant has to be broken and the new bonds in the product has to be formed. And who is going to break the bonds in the reactant? By using a reagent. So there is a situation where old bonds are broken, new bonds will form KNI, that is called intermediate. And this is the overall reaction mechanism. Schematic way of representation of the organic reactions are shown here. So let us break the old bond. There are two methods. One is a homolytic fission, another one is a heterolytic fission. Good afternoon, Manjesh. So let us say atom A and atom A, there is a bond pair of electrons. So this is broken exactly to the half, that is called homolysis, ताकि इसका A plus and A plus form होगा. So carbon free radicals are going to be generated. So in the organic chemistry, so on what condition homolytic fission takes place? In the presence of light, in the presence of very high temperature, and in the presence of peroxide, in the presence of vapor phase reactions. In the presence of vapor phase reactions, these are the four conditions that you can expect homolytic fission. Good afternoon, those who are online, come on. So now let us talk about the heterolytic fission. If the bond is exactly broken to half, it is called homolytic fission. If it is not exactly equal to half, that is called heterolytic fission. A and B. So the bond is broken here, ताकि assume electronegativity of B is greater than electronegativity of A. So that आपको मिलेगा cation and you're going to see anion. So this is called free radical. And this is called cation and this is called anion. And this heterolysis किस condition में होता? Just comment in the chat box which condition heterolysis takes place. In the polar solvents, okay, in the acid base media, acid base reactions, you are going to see heterolytic fission. समझ में रहे क्या बेटा बच्चों? अगर कुछ डाउट है ना तो जल्दी बताओ फटाफट, so that I can discuss the things in the NEET examination. Hardly 3 weeks are left. So we are not going to give the prolonged version of the discussions, only quick revision, take a noteworthy points when the things are going on, and you just rise with इन्फिनिटी लेंस श्री चैतन्य अकेडमी नीट यूट्यूब चैनल. सो ओनली कंटेंट चलता है, सिर्फ डाउट का डिस्कशन चलता है, बकवास नहीं चलता है. एंड वी आर नॉट प्रमोटिंग एनीथिंग इन दिस चैनल. जस्ट like the session, share with your friends. Oh, काफ़ी होगा. And I want to say carbon intermediates. So you have various types of carbon intermediates. NEET का हिसाब से आपको मिलेगा. Carbon carrying one electron is known as carbon free radical. ताकि इसका carbon free radical. So you can say carbanion CH3 minus. And the carbocation you can say CH3 plus. These are the three variations I can say. So let us discuss about their properties. Carbon free radical का जो क्या, carbon undergo. I want you to tell what is the hybridization here. What is the hybridization here? You tell me. Carbon free radical, that is a lone pair of electron sp2 trigonal planar. You are going to have 7 electrons in its carbon outermost shell. When you talk about the carbon anion, it is a lone pair of electron present here, negative charge, and here hydrogen, 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 and it is going to be pyramidal sp3 hybridization. And carbon free radical, bacho, here you can see carbon and you are going to see hydrogen and hydrogen, a vacant p orbital, उसमें कुछ electron होगा नहीं, and it is going to be sp2 hybridization. So if you see the stability of these carbanions and what basis the stabilities of carbanion are expressed. बच्चों समझ में आ रहा है क्या, और कुछ डाउट है ना तो जल्दी बताओ. And we'll talk about the electronic effects. We'll talk about the intermediates, electron displacement effects. You have inductive effect, electromeric effect, mesomeric effect, and hyperconjugation. So these are the effects decides the reactivity order, stability order, acidic strength, basic strength, whatever. Now maybe one effect, maybe more than one effect can applied on the species in a particular phenomenal thing. So which effect is going to be a powerful effect among all? Somebody comment in the chat box. So among all I could say it is a mesomeric effect. Of course, when it comes to the reality, I want to say hydrogen bonding is going to take over anything. After that, you have to say steric effects is going to take over, aromatic effect is going to take over, resonance or mesomeric effect is going to take over, hyperconjugation and at last inductive effect will come. So मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ क्या इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट सबसे कम इफेक्ट होगा. दिस इज द वीकेस्ट इफेक्ट. दिस इज द वीकेस्ट इफेक्ट. And also बच्चों here, Manjesh, I want to say here why this electromeric effect is not given in this order. That's my question. Hello, Drashabhishek, I can't read your name properly. Come on now. Why electromeric effect is not given in this order? So it's a live interactive session, a radio telecast session नहीं है. आप आपका डाउट के हिसाब से हमसे आप मुलाकात कर सकते हैं चैट बॉक्स के थ्रू. And electromeric effect is the weakest effect. No, it's a strong effect, but it's a temporary effect. That is the reason why these effects list is not given. Now बच्चों here आपका mesomeric effect से inductive effect तक electronic effect होगा. But you can see hydrogen bonding से steric aromatic, these are not electronic effect, these effects are physical effects. Of course physical effects are more powerful effective as compared to the mesomeric effect. Okay. So, you need to have the understanding of this. So, let us talk about the inductive effect. So, inductive effect is the sigma operated effect, let us say here carbon to a group called G. Electronegativity of the group or the atom is going to be the game changer for inductive effect. If the electronegativity of that group and carbon is same, बराबर ऐसे देखेंगे तो जैसे carbon and hydrogen का, that is taken as a standard. Electron do not move, just dipole movement phenomenal thing. When the group electronegativity is greater than carbon electronegativity, so the electron is going to move towards this group, just like a halogens. If you take the electronegativity of the group or the atom is less than carbon, so electron is pulled towards this carbon across a sigma bond. Okay, that is seen by using inductive effect is of two types, negative inductive effect and positive inductive effect. Let us say carbon and carbon and carbon, 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 and it is a chlorine is attached. Now you can see this chlorine is more electronegative than this, so that it is moved here. So partial negative charge and partial positive charge. You see only and only sigma bond is operated. So it is going to be positive. It is going to be positive. It is a transmission effect or sigma operated effect. The electron is moving away and towards the group that is attached to the carbon chain is a negative inductive effect. Reverse process you can see carbon and carbon and carbon, it is attached to the carbon chain with a group which has a less electronegative than carbon, ताकि इसका electron जो है ना it comes in that way so that it will have a positive charge and it has a negative charge, right? बच्चों here it is going to be pulled here little bit negative charge and ताकि इसका it is going to be finalized here, right? Now I want to tell you important thing as far as the inductive effect is concerned. बच्चों it is only sigma operated, sigma bond operated. No pi bond is involved. So that is an important effect. Whenever you see the inductive effect, you just understand itself, it has a weakest effect. It is the weakest effect. It is the weakest effect. इससे ऊपर कुछ effect होता है नहीं. Right बेटा बच्चों, clear. Now it is distance dependent. Distance dependent. Okay. So as distance increases, inductive effect decreases. Inductive effect inversely proportional to distance. ठीक है, आर यू गेटिंग और नॉट क्लियर? एंड और एक चीज आपको बताना चाहता हूं, सुपर इंपॉर्टेंट, नीट एग्जामिनेशन के लिए आप सीधा इस्तेमाल कर सकता हूं. वेन एवर इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट कम्स, whenever inductive effect comes, okay, it is going to be use DNP rule. What is DNP rule? You tell me. You tell me what is DNP rule. Good afternoon. Drashab. What is DNP rule? Good afternoon. Arpit, Manjesh, come on, Sahil. So here distance is greater than number is greater than power. So these are all the things you need to know. Distance, number, power. Are you getting or not? Good afternoon. Now let us see the order of this -1 series, the order of the plus I series, minus I series, plus I series. Bachcho, do we have to memorize this? That is my question. Do we have to memorize this? First you say either yes or no. I usually don't prefer to say these are required to memorize. But those who are online, please like the session. I will tell you the trick to make this. Hi, Sajid Parthan. Hello, good afternoon. पढ़ाई कैसे चल रहा है बेटा बोलो? एंड आपको थोड़ा मोटिवेशन भी देना चाहता हूँ अगर कुछ चाहिए तो. एंड यू टेल मी, yes, motivation is required at the last moment of this next 20 days is yours, and don't read anything new. Don't buy any new books, don't study any new material. So far you studied, that only revise and do maximum of the grand test papers. बहुत है. That's good. अच्छा चल रहे हैं. वेरी गुड बेटा, ऑल द बेस्ट आपका भगवान अच्छा करेगा, एंड यू विल डू द नीट एग्जामिनेशन टू द बेस्ट, एंड वी विल बी गाइडिंग यू थ्रू आउट इवन आफ्टर नीट एग्जामिनेशन टिल योर जर्नी टू योर मेडिकल कॉलेज. ओके, गॉड ब्लेस यू. सो दिस इज नेगेटिव इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट. जो भी फंक्शनल ग्रुप है आपका ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री में, सब फंक्शनल ग्रुप का नेगेटिव इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट ही होता है. ओके, एक्सेप्ट ऑक्साइड एंड कार्बोक्सिलेट, वी विल बी हैविंग पॉजिटिव इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट. एनी अल्काइल ग्रुप इज गोइंग टू हैव पॉजिटिव इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट, and the negative inductive effect is directly proportional to electronegativity of the group or the atom that is attached to the carbon. That's it. Electronegativity is the group game changer. And talking about the positive inductive effect, bachcho, positive inductive effect is directly proportional to size or number of carbons or bulkiness of the group. So either this or this or this, anything you can take into the consideration. Understand, bacho? Then let us see what are the applications of this inductive effect. What are the applications of the inductive effect? So let's talk about, it is very important here, inductive effect of alkyl groups. Tertiary is greater than secondary, is greater than primary, is greater than methyl group. ठीक है बेटा? And in general, greater the number of carbon atoms in the alkyl group, greater is the positive inductive effect. Fine. And for a problem solving, we take the electronegativity of sp hybridized carbon to be more than sp3 hybridized nitrogen, and electronegativity का जो order है ना, sp is greater than, sp2 is greater than, and sp3. ठीक है? That's very important. Got it? And talking about applications of inductive effect, acidic strength. When you talk about HA is a weak acid, is going to give rise to HU plus and A minus, and Ka is equal to HU plus and A minus and HA. This is your conjugate acid, conjugate base, and acidic strength is directly proportional to stability of conjugate base. That is the overall chemistry about the acidic strength. sp3SN4, what is this? Ajit, I want to say something, you say. And as Ka value increases, look at this, as Ka value increases and HU plus increases, ताकि इसका एसिडिक स्ट्रेंथ भी इंक्रीज किया होगा. राइट बेटा? नाउ एज HU plus concentration increases, acidic strength increases, and Ka value increases, pKa value decreases. So this is the key for the any question that you are going to solve in the NEET examination. Bacho, fine? Any doubt? So I want to say acidic strength is directly proportional to acidic strength is directly proportional to negative inductive effect or negative mesomeric effect, and inversely proportional to positive inductive effect or positive mesomeric effect. That's it. You can take this logic and put it here for any time. सर इनके ऑर्डर भूल जाता है, क्या करना चाहिए? Just Ved Sharma, you just take the order of the electronegativity. Okay? Take the order of the electronegativity. Got it better? Now let us say, compare the acidic strength. You can say all our carboxylic acids ना, उसमें क्या फर्क पड़ता है? ये वाला हाइड्रोजन का एंड इथाइल का, मीथाइल का एंड आइसोप्रोपाइल का. जहाँ पर आपका पॉजिटिव इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट बड़ा है वहाँ पर एसिडिक स्ट्रेंथ कम होगा. अंडरस्टैंड? वेद शर्मा, इनका ऑर्डर रिमाइंड करना, कैसा रखना? दैट इज द वे यू हैव टू से एसिडिक स्ट्रेंथ किसका ज़्यादा होगा? यू आर गोइंग टू गेट 1 इज ग्रेटर देन 2 इज ग्रेटर देन 3 इज ग्रेटर देन 4. Simply, if you memorize the order, I can just give mnemonics kind of things, but it don't work during your examination system. Simply check the electronegativity. Fluorine is greater than oxygen is greater than nitrogen. Okay, Sp is greater than Sp2 is greater than Sp3. Even nobody gives you advice also, you can give the correct answer by yourself. What do you say? Ved Sharma, hope you are understanding. Come on, next question. Can you compare the acidic strength? Can you compare the acidic strength? बच्चों सारे concept the order के भूल जाते हैं. Okay, you just follow our organic chemistry part 1, organic chemistry part 2. Everything can work on it. Okay, so let's see. Here is going to have fluorine and you are going to have chlorine. It is a positive inductive effect and negative, इसका negative inductive effect और ज़्यादा है. fluorine electronegativity ज़्यादा है ना. One question, how can I speak English like you? साजिद, you speak, okay, बात करना शुरू होगा बेटा, okay, spontaneously आता है. okay, साजिद, वेद शर्मा, okay, fine. Now acidic strength आपका आएगा 3 is greater than 2 is greater than 1. 2 is greater than 3 is greater than 1. Got it? And और एक चीज़ है, compare the acidic strength. और क्या है? Alcohols also acidic in nature, just like phenols, carboxylic acids. Okay, उसमें CF3 का इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट इंटू 3 टाइम्स है. इसका पॉजिटिव इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट कम है. 3 इज ग्रेटर देन, ओके, 2 इज ग्रेटर देन 1. ओके, दैट इज द ऑर्डर. दैट्स गुड वेद शर्मा एंड साजिद. राइट, कंपेयर द एसिडिक स्ट्रेंथ. ये काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट है, ट्रिकी क्वेश्चन है बेटा. नीट एग्जामिनेशन में आप इस्तेमाल करो. ठीक है बेटा. नाउ यू कैन सी sp hybridization, it is sp2 hybridization and सारे के सारा sp2 hybridization, लेकिन 6 कार्बन का इसका इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी मैग्नीट्यूड 4 का ज़्यादा होगा. राइट, then you are going to see 3, then it is going to 2, then it is going to 1. Hope you understand. This is the order, you can say. And the magnitude of the electronegativity given by this benzene ring with respect to the acetylene is more, so that the order of this acidic strength comes like this. What do you say? Okay, bachcho, and we'll meet with more with the basic strength and all. आज का जो छोटा सा क्लास है, and again we'll meet on Monday. We'll discuss with more stuff. Okay beta, and there we are going to discuss carbocation, carbanion stability and reactivity order as well. Now bacho, as the time is almost exhausted, I want you to Just revise the concept and do the best, and will give the best for your NEET examination. At last moment, don't waste your time, stay cool, and your health is also very important, and you are in a peak summer. You have to maintain your health, stay hydrated, and take care of yourself. And I am done for today's class. Okay. Thank you, Manjesh, and God bless you. Signing off, Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry from Sri Chaitanya Academy, NEET Infinity Lens channel. Thank you. Bye.